Within each decoration process, you can control what are called the production settings. Now, this term may not click in the fact that we're really controlling what file formats we're going to download the artwork in, and we're going to set expectations as what is the minimum and maximum DPI. This is going to allow us to give the customer feedback when they upload a raster image. And if they go to stretch it or do anything, we're going to want to give them feedback as to how well is this going to decorate. So if a decoration process has more play, as in, hey, a lower resolution still will work, maybe you want to decrease this minimum DPI. Or maybe you have no interest in anything but high resolution images. Maybe you want to make the minimum DPI 200 or 300. You're not going to accept anything subpar. We only want perfection. So the production options allow us to set the minimum and the maximum production DPI. And then in the production format options, we can control how we download the artwork out of Business Hub. So when you're in Business Hub, you can really download 2/3 file formats. You can download a production file format, an alternative, essentially just a secondary, and then the source files. So you typically don't want the file format to be the same for production and alternative. It just doesn't help you. Typically, you're going to want a vector. And it doesn't matter which one is which, really. And so you might make it a PDF. Maybe you make it a PNG. Actually, let me back up there. It does matter because when we do a bulk download of files, we're going to be downloading the production format version. If you're going into an individual order, you're going to see both. But do know that, hey, whatever you want the go-to to be, make it the production format. And if it's a print method like DTG, I actually don't need a vector. I'll take the PNG bitmap. And not only that, maybe I want to crop it. So I'll tell you the most common method, DTF printing. Maybe the customer does a big design, but we only need to print the actual artwork. I mean, they may have a bunch of extra negative space. We want to crop the image. I want to, when I go to download the artwork, I want it as small as possible, no extra negative space outside the primary part of the design. Other things I can do with the PNG is I can make it transparent areas white. I can include a background color or even apply an area shape. You can also control how team names are downloaded. The alternative format is essentially, again, a secondary format. Typically, you're going to have one be a raster like a PNG, and then the other is going to be a vector like a PDF, EPS, SVG, depending on what you need. What you will find is based on the file format you select, so I'll just select PNG again, you're going to see that the crop image and these other are available. Versus when I go to a vector like an SVG, EPS, or PDF, there's going to be different options. All right, hopefully this makes sense. Let us know if you have any questions.